So the Champions League is back tonight, Simon. And when you consider that over half of the finals in the last 10 years have featured English sides, 3 of the last 4 finals, English contingents, anything to believe that that's not going to change anytime soon?
I mean, if you look at the makeup of the Champions League for the last 10 years, you're seeing a lot more representation. We're not seeing, obviously, we haven't seen the Spanish sides win the Champions League for the last 3 years, and we haven't seen Barcelona win it for about 6 or 7 years. And there's no indication that either one of those sides are going to get any stronger in it because of the restrictions that are being put on their own leagues. Dominance, well, of course, we've had 2 of the last 3 finals have had, as you say, an entirely English representation. But we still, over the last decade, fall behind the Spanish. The Spanish have won 5 of the last 10 Champions League tournaments. The Germans are in there. What you're not seeing is any Italian representation in the winners' list since our mate Jose Mourinho, who you don't rate, last one for the Italian side, Inter Milan. No, I don't know what that
wasn't yesterday.
If you look, it was yesterday. If you look at the richest clubs in the world football, then you'll see that the majority of them are sat in the English Premier League. So it should chime that they are dominant and prevalent in the Champions League. At some point, PSG, you would think, are going to win a Champions League because they're certainly trying to buy one. So there's got to be some validation of that project in Champions League terms, because winning the Ligue 1 isn't a validation of all the money that they're spending.
No.
Winning the Champions League would have to be.
But I mean, the Premier League is thriving and continuing to thrive despite the pandemic, and other leagues have fallen by the wayside. So
it's only who's got the ownership models that we've got in this particular country. We've got the biggest broadcast deals, so of course they're going to thrive. We've got the draw of that. Given that we've got the biggest broadcast deals and some of the most iconic clubs, that we've got this draw of foreign ownership that wants to come into English football with a very different model of financing football clubs than perhaps has historically been the case. You've obviously got a change in direction in the Spanish league now with the idea that they're going to cap the clubs at 70% of their wage to turnover ratio. So the Madrids and the Barcelonas of the world at this moment in time can't compete with Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool. Or even Tottenham, if Tottenham were in the Champions League, which they're obviously not.
But the pandemic has flattened other big name clubs in Europe, whereas here, English football's come out of the pandemic well and in a healthy-ish state.
Well, you say that. I mean,
look at Barcelona.
Well,
would anybody like to take Messi from us, please?
And that's the point I'm making. But it wasn't a year ago that Bayern Munich beat Paris Saint-Germain in the final. So we can talk about the domination, the perceived domination, but with the greatest will in the world, it's no surprise that the 2 teams in the Champions League final are 2 teams that are not following the trend of trying. Well, let me rephrase that. They're the 2 clubs that are owned by 2 of the wealthiest men in football that have a particular penchant for spending money as they see fit.
Is the T silent in penchant? Or is it penchant?
Depends if I've got a blocked up nose.
Oh, right, okay.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.